raised about the NDC. First of all, what Kina Orengo are trying to do is basically to try and keep the support that they have been able to have from people like Wakili.
Okay.
So it is about how do we ensure that we keep our fan base still believing in us. So it's purely just a political rally to keep political relevance. It is not an NDC. And you rightfully put, I have served in the political party space at the NEC. And there's a process of calling a national delegates convention. The first thing is that the notice has to be 21 days prior. So the question would be, which 21 days before, did they give any notice for them to be able to be having an NDC? So the fact that they did not means there is no NDC. Number two, yes, they might be having the Secretary General of the party. But the reason why the Secretary General cannot be able to issue that notice, and he knows it because he's also a lawyer, is that the Secretary General does not issue notice on the basis of his imaginations. The Secretary General issues a notice on the basis of a NEC meeting. So the problem is this Secretary General, whom they keep flaunting in the name of he's the SG, he's the one who can sign, has no NEC members. So he has no NEC members to hold a meeting with and then subsequently issue any notice. So factually speaking, the truth is that the NDC that will happen for ODM will be the one that will have all the apparatus of the party. It will have the parliamentary group meeting. It will have all those other people. They have about 100 and something members of parliament in ODM. For Sifuna to really call a real NDC, he must be able to at least galvanize, if not half, even just a quarter of them. Now, because there is no potential to do that, that's why you will then opt for a rally and then call it an NDC for the sake of maintaining political euphoria, for the sake of pleasing the people who are still supporting you, because some of them are not necessarily very deep thinkers. They will actually trust these things that you are actually saying, but the fact is they will actually lead you to no real end. And that's why I told you, the people who issued the fake notification of an NDC are also aware that they are not seeing a very formidable end in sight. And that's why they would want to go back to the other side, because in reality, that is the side that will actually move the politique. But this other side is purely euphoria. You can play with the euphoria here and there. You can move up and down. You see, anyone can wake up Jagero, even myself or anyone, can just wake up tomorrow and say he's the Secretary General of Sifuna Party. It does not change Joachim from being the Secretary General. But he can call 20 people and even cause razzmatazz in town. But it does not necessarily mean that he is the Secretary General. So for me, the Linda Mwananchi faction, in terms of taking the leadership of ODM, they have lost that battle to the Linda Ground team. If I was them...
The question... Yes, you go ahead and finish that one.
If I was them, I would be able to agree with the political reality that, number one, away from the euphoria, the truth is that majority of the party, in fact, not majority, the entire party is not with us. We might be able to be having some euphoria from some people. We have some people who are online and others on the ground. But most of them, also the other truth is that they're not necessarily ODM members. I doubt Wakili is an ODM member, but he's an enthusiast of that Linda Mwananchi. So I will be able to argue like this.
He's in Linda Mwananchi party.
Yeah, you can't be in Linda Mwananchi party because it doesn't exist. So Wakili,
I'm not sarcastic.
So Wakili is an enthusiast.
Okay.
If I were them, I would be able to tell myself the truth that, you know what, ODM as a party has chosen this path. And fully so. They have the endorsement of NEC, PG, and their members. We do not read from that script. Me, as Edwin Sifuna, I don't read from that script. I don't agree with it. And therefore, the right thing for me to do is to bolt out. After I bolt out, I now look for my enthusiasts, the people who are supporting me like Wakili and the rest, and tell them the truth, that now we have bolted out, we are starting a political party, our political party will be called this, and now we are starting that journey. You will be leading people somewhere that has a definite end. But as it is now, you are still playing in a loop. It's just a quagmire. You are just trying to, you are doing things to maintain some relevance, but the truth is there's actually nowhere you are going, and you know it that there's actually nowhere you are going, because at the end of the day, Jagero, political party leadership is about who is gazetted with the office of the registrar of political
the question
it matters not how many people you assembled in Busia and how many you assembled in Kitengela and how many you assembled in whatever. What matters is that were you endorsed by the NEC and the national
problem
delegates
that people have with you is that you keep I think being sarcastic.